Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if this is your first time being here. This is Empowered Gems Tarot. My name is Melissa, and in today's video we're going to be looking into how does your person feel about you, blunt AF. And today I'm actually going to be posting an extended version of this reading over on my YouTube membership side of the channel, where we'll look into where this connection is headed energetically coming into the near-ish future, or what's next for the connection. Getting into our disclaimers, the reason that I title this video Blunt AF, as many of you know, is because my goal and intention is to provide you guys with the grounded kind of reality of what I see, the grounded truth of what I see, and not sugarcoat messages to give you false hope. I never want any of my viewers or subscribers to feel like they're getting addicted to these tarot readings because they're giving them some sense of hope that may not necessarily be there, or making a message sound a lot better than it actually is. So as a disclaimer, watch this reading with, discernment, with caution. If you are sensitive about a specific person and you're looking for a specific type of message, this may not be the best suited reading for you, because I will be giving you the truth of what I see, both the positives and potentially any negatives that could be associated with it. Okay, some additional disclaimers. These are general readings as well. So when we're tapping into the general energies of the collective, sometimes this means that the message may resonate with you specifically, but other times the message just may not feel like it fits for you at all. It's also possible that sometimes within your chosen pile, there's only one or two messages for you and the rest of the reading really just doesn't resonate, and that's totally okay and totally normal. Just please don't allow it to get you upset or dwell on things in the reading that feel confusing, because if it's confusing you, that's probably a sign that it's not your message. If you guys did want to book a personal reading with me, all the details on how you can book one will be linked in the description box down below. Personal readings are generally a little bit better way to get a more specific read on your personal energy and your personal situation. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and we're going to get into our reading selection. So we have a choice today between three groups. If you're drawn to group number 1, we will be working with the Mermaid Tarot and this Fire Quartz Heart. If you are drawn to group number 2, we will be working with the Field Tarot and this piece of pink Himalayan salt. And if you are drawn to group number 3, we will be working with the Light Seers Tarot and this Strawberry Quartz Crystal. So I want you to take a deep breath and think about your person. Go ahead and select the deck or the crystal that you are feeling the most intuitively connected to. Pause the video if you need more time to make your selection. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that corresponds to your chosen reading. See you there. Hello, my beautiful group number 1 viewers, and welcome to your reading. So today we're looking into how does your person feel blunt AF here on the main channel. And then if you would like to extend your reading, you're going to head over to my YouTube memberships, where we'll take a look at where this connection is headed next and what's next for the connection that you need to know about. So let's jump right in. I'm going to begin by looking into where this person currently stands energetically with regard to this connection. So for my group 1 viewers, please, Spirit, where do they stand? Please, Spirit, with regard to this connection with group 1. Where does this person currently stand with regard to their connection with my group number 1 viewers? We have begging. Okay. Where do they stand, Spirit? And we have loneliness. That's an interesting energy. We also have running from love here at the bottom of the deck. And underneath of that, we do have a fear of commitment. And we also have the chase. And then we also have not interested. And so this person feels like a person that's very mixed up. I'm not going to lie to you guys, because we have this undertone of them being like afraid of love, afraid of commitment. I feel like this person has chased you and they've run from you. And I feel like they suck you in and they blow hot and cold and they act like they're not interested. But then when you pull away, now all of a sudden they're running after you again. But then once they have you, now they're running back to you. And with this energy, this person is in kind of a lack energy is what I see with regard to you. Like they feel like they're begging for your attention, or like they want something from you that you're not necessarily getting. And this person is coming from a place of loneliness as well. Like they're coming from a place of lack. Now, this person feels a little immature. They feel a little childish. Like with this card, he's just sitting here he's a grown man with this party hat on and the little party favor in his mouth, right? Like to me, this is giving emotionally immature energy big time. This is where they stand energetically. So let's see, group one. You all probably already kind of know this, I feel, potentially. But they definitely, I think, feel like you have the upper hand right now, that you have something that they want. And I do feel like this person is, if they are reaching out to you right now, it's coming from a place of lack. It's coming from a place of loneliness, maybe even boredom. And it's coming from a place of this person wanting to like be entertained, or maybe they want to party with you or something like that as well. Yeah, loneliness and boredom, and just like you're withholding something that they want, which is kind of having them in this chase energy right now. So let's see. How do they feel, Spirit? How does group one's person truly feel about my group one viewers? What are their feelings towards them? The Star in reverse. Yeah, they're like losing hope about this situation. They're disappointed. The Page of Wands. There's that childish energy. It makes a lot of sense. Queen of Wands. Yeah, they want you. Clarifying this Star card, please, Spirit. How do they feel? The Two of Swords. Clarifying this Page of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. There's that breadcrumbing energy. Clarifying this Queen of Wands, please, Spirit. The Ace of Pentacles. We do have a Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So kind of interesting, right, that we have two queens coming up. One thing that I did see at the bottom of this deck over here, let me show you guys. I didn't initially pull it because I was like, this is getting out of hand. It's too many cards. But underneath of this not interested, we had third party energy as well. So for some of you, I'm wondering if this person, maybe they have someone else. This Queen of Pentacles, like this could be someone that's like they're in like a long-term committed relationship with, or maybe they've just recently ended that relationship, with the World card being there as well. But there's definitely like the potential for that energy here with two queens. Now it doesn't always have to mean that, right? Like this person could also be perceiving you as both the energy of the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So if you know that your person is not like married or in a third party or whatever, then that specific message may not apply to you. But I did want to share that I caught that under the deck. So how do they feel, Spirit? How does this person truly feel about my pile one viewers? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This person struggles with opening up their heart. There's like a lot of indication here. We do have chemistry, so they're very attracted to you. And I see that with these wands. But there's a lot of indication here with your person, group one, that they are a little bit afraid, right? It's like a runner chaser kind of vibe. They have a lot of fear of commitment. I think that this person craves closeness, and they definitely desire you physically. I'm feeling that in my own body right now as well. Like they definitely physically feel very attracted to you. They want that intimacy, they want that closeness, but at the same time, it scares them. Opening up and commitment really, really scares this person. And they may just be, you know, in an immature place in life with this Page of Wands where they don't really want anything serious because they're exploring and they want to be free. Right? And so they see you with this Queen of Pentacles. This is like, there's an undertone here of commitment and responsibility that comes along with you. These are like standards that you hold, that this person knows. So let's kind of go over here to the left. So the Star card in reverse, the Two of Swords. This person right now does feel a bit hopeless, I think, about this connection. And I think the reason they feel a little bit hopeless or maybe pessimistic about it is, number one, because they're coming from a lack mindset themselves. I think that they're feeling generally just like uninspired about life, or maybe they've like recently gone through a breakup or something like that with that World card and the third party energy that we got before. Like, I think they're just kind of disillusioned with life in general and not feeling the best, which is one of the reasons why they're feeling like they want to reach toward you again. But I also think that this situation is kind of in a stalemate right now. Like, the two of you, they see the two of you as like in this kind of battle or this kind of dance or sword fight. Like, it's a metaphor, right? But like, not that you're literally sword fighting this person, but it's like they see you guys as just being at a stalemate. This thing is at a standstill. Nobody's really maybe been communicating in the recent past here. Maybe you guys haven't been responding, or you've been kind of just being very neutral and kind of like pulling yourself out of any situation with them to protect your own energy. And so it's making them feel kind of bummed. This person with the Page of Wands, though, I do feel if they're not already, they do want to communicate with you. I think they want to text you, slide in the DMs, something along those lines, or maybe even reach out impulsively to connect with you. Like, I could see them saying, hey, let's just randomly, like you haven't heard from them in a while, they just randomly hit you up and say like, hey, let's go do this thing together. This would be really fun. But the thing with the Six of Pentacles is that this person, it's like they only have so much to give, right? Page of Wands, it's a very immature energy. It's a very youthful energy. It's kind of like coupled with the Six of Pentacles, it's giving me like a very measured, like I only have a finite amount of time or energy to connect with pile one. And when we look at this, again, I see third party energy because we have three women here, right? It makes me feel like this person is kind of scattering their energy and their time amongst multiple people or multiple commitments. And so they really don't have much to provide. This person, like going back to this this is like breadcrumbing energy. And so I do think that a part of them feels like you're withholding from them, but I think this energy is mirrored as well, because I feel like this person also withholds from you. It's like this image, it's like the dog wants this whole entire bagel or croissant or whatever he's holding, right? Like, he's like, give it to me, please. And he's just kind of like dangling it in front of him, but not fully giving it up, right? It's like this person is a breadcrumber is what I feel. So even if you guys do connect with them or you're receptive to communication with them, I feel like they're only able to give you so much. And going back to some of our cards here that we saw, they are physically attracted to you, but I feel like there's something where they're like not as into it as they have been before, or not as into it as they could be. It's almost like this person just kind of wants the chase. Like they want what they can't have, and then once they have it, they're not into it anymore. You know, it's like a very immature energy that I get from this person. But they do see you as very attractive. They do find you to be highly desirable. This person, you definitely stand out to them as someone very beautiful, someone who gets a lot of attention in a really positive way. But they see you as fierce, right? Like this person definitely sees you as someone who is fierce. Like you, like the way that she's kind of holding this lava, this fire, you know, she's not getting burned by it. She's very controlled with this energy. And she's I think they're a little intimidated by you. I feel like this person's intimidated by you. And I feel like the reason they're intimidated is because of your standards with this Ace of Pentacles. It's like they know with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles that they're going to have to actually put in effort. And this is going to be the standard that you require of them. And I just don't think that they're ready to like fully live up to that, you know? So let's move into the status deck next. And we're going to see group one. How do they perceive the status of this connection from their perspective? So group one, how does group one's person currently perceive the status of this connection, please, Spirit? $11:11 on my timer just now. We have confessions. It's about to get real. So they may want to share some information with you, break this stalemate with the Two of Swords. Maybe they're going to tell you something with that star reversed. Like maybe they would like to open up a little bit about like how they're feeling in terms of feeling disappointed or lonely or whatever it is. There are no words that can explain how you feel. Just enjoy this feeling. Yeah, they're very impulsive, you guys. And I don't think this person is great with communication, right? I think that they are very immature when it comes to their communication style, very impulsive, very sporadic. They're chasing a feeling with that Page of Wands. They're chasing excitement, right? And they don't understand why that is, which they can't convey it to you because they don't understand why they're doing it this way or why they are the way they are, or like the subconscious reason behind why they're taking this approach. Look at this, emotionally unavailable for you. Exactly. We also have expect drama, misery loves company, emotionally immature. This person's emotionally immature, but like, again, with this Queen of Wands, I feel like they know that you're not with their BS. Like they are low-key a little intimidated by you. They know that like you're not going to put up with their BS. And I think from their perspective, that's like drama because you're not just being chill with them, which I feel like is what this person would want. Oh, I can hear them. I just want to chill. Like, I just want to, like they would prefer if you were more easygoing with them and you're not. We have healing. Someone is healing or needs to focus on healing. So that makes a lot of sense. I think this person just recently got out of something or they're still kind of dealing with the remnants of an old connection. And so, they should be focused on their healing. I don't know that they are necessarily, but with the star in reverse, they're definitely feeling a little uninspired about life at this time. All right, let's look, pile one. We're going to close out with these message cards. Then we're going to head over to memberships. If you guys do choose to go to the extended, we're going to see where this connection is headed next. And I'm also going to be pulling the advice cards over there as well, just to close out the full message. So group number 1, how does this person feel, Spirit? What would they say to my group 1 viewers if they were being truthful and honest about their feelings? We have happiness. I still remember the good times we shared. Yep, it's like the feeling you give them, this person loves. They are nostalgic for you. And I do think that you stand out to them with that Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I think that you do stand out to them in a very positive way. We have searching. I'm still trying to find myself. Exactly. This person, they just seem young or youthful, or they just got out of something serious and they're still kind of figuring themselves out, trying to understand their path. I don't think this person is very self-aware of why they do the things that they do. They just chase that feeling, right? And definitely this is a time where they need to be focused on themselves and focused on healing at this time. Let's see. Promise I will come back for you. So they do intend to circle back and reconnect at some point, group number 1. So this is where we're going to end this message, group 1. If you're ending the message here, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Comment below. Let me know how this resonates with what you know about this person and your connection with them so far. Thank you so much for being here. Please do subscribe if you're not already. And if you would like to go to the extended, you can head over to memberships and we'll take a look at where this connection is headed next. See you there. Hey group 2, and welcome to your reading. So today we're looking into how your person feels about you, Blend AF. And then if you guys choose to, I will have an extended of this reading over on my YouTube memberships, where we will take a look at where the connection is next headed. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to start by looking into where this person currently stands with regard to your connection. So let's go ahead and see group 2. Where does this person truly stand with regard to their connection, please, Spirit? Where does pile 2's person currently stand with regard to their feelings for group 2? We have liking photos. That's so interesting because I was getting kind of like a distracted energy. So that makes sense that we would get like some social media stuff coming through for them. We have some marriage. Oh, okay. We also have picky here at the bottom of the deck with casual relationship and what are you doing? All right. So this person may very well be in a committed relationship, group number 2, especially where they stand. This is their current energy. They may be married or in a romantic relationship already, but they're like looking at you on social media, liking your photos, like engaging with you on social media in some capacity. Now, if you know that this person is not married and you're like, no, Melissa, that's not my situation. It could be that this person sees you as someone who is marriage material, but I feel like they want a very casual sort of relationship with you. And they're very picky. They have kind of high standards about like what they want. And I also kind of get this energy like I don't know if it's what I just said about them seeing you as marriage material, because the undertone of this energy is bored. The undertone of this energy is entertain me, right? Casual energy. I feel like they might be committed to someone, but they're looking for attention and validation from other people, unfortunately. So, let's see group 2. How does pile 2's person truly feel about them? Please, Spirit. What are their true feelings, please, about my group 2 viewers? The death card keeps showing itself. Let's see. Oh, wow. We have the Tower. How do they feel? The Devil. Yeah, they're very tempted by you guys. The Star. Lots of major arcana here. Clarify the Tower. How did I know that was going to be the 9 of Cups? Ugh. Okay. I'm going to keep my personal opinion to myself about this energy. Let's see. Oh, and then we have a King of Swords, I believe, in reverse here as well. Bottom deck energy, we have a 10 of Cups reverse. Yeah, this person is in a marriage or they have a family and there's like unhappiness here. There's discontentment here with this 10 of Cups in reverse. In the undertone of the reading, they're bored. They're not happy with their relationship. They're not happy in their marriage. There's been disappointments here potentially. Maybe they've broken up with this person with the Tower. I don't know, but there's definitely family disharmony or discontent here. That's sort of driving their behavior toward you. How do they feel, Spirit, about my group 2 viewers? Please tell us a little bit more here. How do they truly feel? Romantic feelings. All right. Okay. I do think that this person, you've definitely stirred their romantic feelings for sure. I don't know how deep you guys are connecting with this person. It feels very social media driven to me based off these cards that I see here, but every situation out there will probably be slightly different because it is a collective reading. This person is not thinking straight about things. This person is in Delulu land a little bit here with that Star card and the King of Swords in reverse. I think they're in Delulu land. I think that they are putting you up on a pedestal because this person's very picky and they are unhappy with something in their marriage or something in their current situation in life with regard to love. And so I think that they're putting you up on this pedestal and they're like admiring you on social media. And with the King of Swords in reverse, they're not thinking logically and clearly about things. This person is not setting proper boundaries, and they definitely don't have any sort of logic or strategy behind why they're doing what they're doing. So like, it'll be interesting to see when we get to the extended, like what's next, because I don't see that this person actually has any intentions of taking anything to the next level. I think that they're just admiring you and engaging with you, because they want attention, right? With the Tower and the Nine of Cups, this person is like, something about you is very shocking or very surprising. Maybe they didn't expect to find you, or maybe they didn't expect to be so attracted to you. But the Nine of Cups is telling me that this is a very self-serving energy. Like, they see you as someone that they can get their immediate needs met with. So whether the immediate need is like them getting an ego boost from like engaging with your content, or you responding to a comment, or something like that, your attention, your engagement with their behavior is about them getting an immediate need met, an emotional need met. It's a very self-serving energy, you guys, with this Nine of Cups. This is definitely someone who is doing what makes them feel good in the moment. Not necessarily someone who's trying to make you feel good. It's coming from their own need to satisfy themselves and their own emotional fulfillment. This person is very like deeply attracted to you with the Devil. I think that they are a little, maybe even a little obsessive, like with the Devil and the Star and the Tower here together. It's giving like they didn't realize how amazing you were, or they didn't realize like how like into you that they would be, or how attractive that they would find you, or how obsessed they would be with you. But yeah, this person is really into Lululand. They're obsessing over something to do with like effort. You know, the Ace of Pentacles would be like an opportunity for something to grow. You know, like an opportunity for something to grow, to plant a seed, right? Maybe they're kind of obsessing over the potential of this connection and where things could go. This card also has the keyword of wealth on it though as well. So I'm wondering if there's something also connected to that for this person with the Devil and wealth. Like, it could be this person has some sort of unhealthy attachment to like money or wealth as it's connected to you and your energy. Maybe you guys are affluent and they are kind of like admiring that or liking that in some way. They could also be like obsessing over their own financial situation as well. But let's see. Group 2. Let's take a look next at the status deck. I want to see how they're perceiving the status of this connection. How do they perceive the status of their connection to my group 2 viewers, please, Spirit? Okay, we have one flipping over. We have fear. Fear of the unknown is why you're settling. I wonder if this person has recently realized with this 10 of Cups reverse and the Tower that they're not happy in their romantic relationship, and that this is kind of what's driving them towards you and this type of behavior. Because this person is looking for emotional fulfillment. They're looking to get their emotional needs met. They want their wishes to come true. And I feel like they have settled into some sort of marriage or like long-term relationship where maybe they've realized recently that they're just not happy. But instead of them like actually maybe dealing with that, it's like they're extending their energy out toward others, including you. I think they are afraid, though, to leave their current relationship. We have all in. Let's work things out through the good, bad, and ugly. It's easy to leave, but I want to stay. It could be for some of you like, oops, hold on. My music just paused. It could be for some of you guys that this person maybe you and this person are the ones that have been married, and this isn't like a third party thing, but maybe it's like you and this person have been married, but maybe there's been some discontent, and now they're obsessing over like how to get things back on track and how to make things better with you. There definitely is some sort of obsession about like being able to actually like commit to putting effort into this. So whether you are with them or you've been with them in a marriage, or they're married and they're admiring you, There does seem to be this energy of desiring to actually make moves here or put effort in to build something, to kind of delve into this opportunity. We have unavailable, yeah. Lacks presence, time, or emotions. This person is, because they're with someone else, like they're married. They're thinking about taking you out though. Like they're thinking, I think this person is very much fantasizing about you and what it would be like to have you and like how emotionally fulfilled that would make them feel. And, you know, how obsessed they are with like wishing they could like put effort into this. But the reality is that they're afraid to leave their current situation, and they are still very much in that situation. But you're like this little Delulu fantasy for them. Group 2, sorry. So let's see, group 2. Let's get these message cards to close it out. And then if you want to join me over on memberships, I'll be doing an extended to see kind of where this connection may be headed next. All right, so what does this person want to say to my group 2 viewers, please, Spirit? What do they want to say? Happiness. I still remember the good times we shared. I wonder if you and this person like dated in the past, like this was your ex or something, and now that there was someone else, they're like, man, I wish I could go back to pile 2, you know? Because I'm almost getting this vibe of like this person feels like the grass is greener than where they're at, whatever that is. Let's see. Again, I could see a scenario here where you guys like, maybe you were the ones married to this person, but we also have protection. I feel safer in the silence. So it's like, yeah, it's like there's this admiration and showing you this type of attention, but they're not like going to talk to you. They're going to just kind of hang back and be a lurker, you know? But then we have heart. My heart is just telling me to do it. Like, this person is super like conflicted. We have puzzled. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Like, yeah, I think this person is like highly confused. Mind, I've thought a lot about you lately. I think that there's something missing for them in their marriage, in their relationship, and they don't understand what it is. And so I feel like they are just kind of like seeking fulfillment and happiness elsewhere. And they're very conflicted because I think there was a part of them that is so like in their fantasy about you and wanting to like communicate with you or maybe put like effort into something with you, but also knowing that it's not safe for them to do so, that it's not really appropriate for them to do so. You know what I mean? Group 2. So they feel like this conflict of like, I'm just going to lean back and just be an admirer. But then there's a part of them that wants to like kind of act on things. So this is a good stopping point, group 2, to head over to the memberships side of my channel. I want to look to see where this connection is headed next. So if you do want to join me over there, head on over to pile 2 on the membership side and we'll see where things are headed. If you're ending the reading here, thank you guys so much for being here. Please comment below. Let me know how this reading resonates based off of your experiences with this person. And if you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be posted when I upload the next reading, and I'll see you there. Bye. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading. So today we're looking into how your person feels about you, blunt AF. And then if you guys would like to join me over on YouTube memberships, we're going to be doing an extended of the reading over there while we'll look into kind of what's next for this connection. So let's jump in. We're going to start with their feelings. So I'm going to begin here by looking at where this person currently stands energetically with regard to your connection. So for my pile 3 viewers, Spirit, where does this person stand energetically with regard to their connection with them and their feelings for my group 3 viewers? We have begging. Okay. Where do they stand, please, Spirit? We have nice person. We do have new beginnings here at the bottom of the deck. So where do they stand? Okay, there's dogs here. Maybe this person is a dog person. It's kind of an interesting synchronicity. I feel like this person kind of has like self-esteem issues a little bit. Like they seem like a nice person. I almost kind of get this feeling that this person might be like the nice guy in a way, or the nice girl, but there's something about the dynamics here for this person that are not in balance. Right? I think that they kind of feel like you have the upper hand, or maybe you guys may not be as interested in them as they are in you. Dogs can also represent like loyalty as well. And I also am thinking about like the dynamic between a dog and its owner, and how the owner of the dog is kind of like the master, right? The dog has to listen to the commands of its owner, theoretically. And I'm wondering if that is part of like the dynamic that this person is perceiving, where it's like you guys kind of call the shots and they just sort of obey. But let's see. Let's continue. It could be that this person also just kind of feels like you guys are a nice person as well. Look, as I part the deck, we get the Six of Pentacles, which can have to do with breadcrumbing, and that's like the vibe of that, which is interesting. So group 3. How does group 3's person truly feel about them, please, Spirit? How does group 3's person truly feel about them, please, Spirit? The Tower. The Hierophant. The Death card. Clarifying the Tower. The Moon. Oh, wow. Clarifying this Hierophant card, please, Spirit. Oh, there's the self-esteem. The Five of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the Eight of Cups. We do have an Ace of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Definitely seems like they have some sort of feelings for you, or they feel like there's like potential for this connection. Let's see. Let's grab one of these. Wow, there's a lot of stuff happening here, group 3. This person might be going through some major stuff in their life also. How do they feel, Spirit? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay. We do have true love as well at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah, I mean, with the Ace of Cups, I do feel like this person sees you, group 3, as like a love opportunity. Like they see this as a potential connection that could grow. But I feel like this person also has been going through a lot. Like with the Four of Swords here, we have the Lovers too. With the Four of Swords here, it's like this person might be a little detached from their heart space coming into this connection, or, you know, they've just been stressed about something. And I feel like what they've been stressed about is something with matters of the heart. Because it's like she's taken her heart out and just like taken it out of her body so she can just like rest and disconnect from that for a while, you know. And it could have to do with a recent like big decision that they made in their life. Maybe it was a decision about a relationship that they were in, potentially, with the Lovers card being here. Or it could be anything. The Lovers is any sort of choice or decision. It doesn't always have to be romantic. But with the Ace of Cups, I think they do have love for you. I think this person has feelings for you. I think this person maybe has a crush, or they have some sort of butterflies in their stomach when they think about you. And it's kind of interesting because I'm noticing these butterflies here in the Tower. It's almost like maybe they weren't really expecting to feel for you the way that they do, right? Those butterflies are, it's like they're being electrified by the lightning. It kind of hit them out of nowhere. And I think there's a lot of fear that they're moving through, kind of associating with this, with the moon. This person, you know, you guys may have unlocked some like deep kind of like subconscious fears that this person has been suppressing. I feel like this person, maybe before you guys connected, it's possible that they were just kind of like floating around and not really facing their issues in life. For some of you, I feel like this person may have an issue with like alcohol or drugs, or like escapist type of energy as well. And so it's possible that they project that onto you for some of you, where it's like they kind of fantasize about you, or they kind of see you as an escape from their problems for some of you. But yeah, it's like there's something about you that's very surprising to this person, but it's also like the butterflies, but it's also you guys have kind of awakened some fears within them. Like they're not sure about where things are going to go, or what's going to happen. And there's definitely like an issue here with begging and Five of Pentacles. There's an issue here with self-worth. This person could be feeling like they're not worthy of you, and that could be part of like what's driving the fear of the unknown here. I feel like this person is really like tapped into their spiritual side right now. Like I feel like they're going through something that is way bigger than just like how they feel about this connection. Like the Tower and the Hierophant is giving spiritual awakening, and the Death card is giving me like this person moving through a massive change in their life. Like literally they've been through a metaphorical death and rebirth, whether this be like in their romantic like relationships, their career, who they are. Like something is very different, or something is drastically changing or has changed for them. And this person with the Hierophant card, I feel, is very much tapped into looking for spiritual guidance, or looking for support from a higher power. Maybe even looking for support from someone else who is like a professional. Like if they're having money issues, they could be getting help with that from a professional with the Hierophant, a subject matter expert. If they're having like self-esteem or self-worth issues, maybe they're in therapy. Maybe this person is working with a mentor right now to help with some of these matters that they're dealing with the changes that they're moving through. But I do think for a lot of you, this person is looking for this key. You know, the Hierophant card, we don't have it in this particular deck, but typically they're holding a key, right? And we can see like the key is right here outside the door. They're just not seeing it because they're in this despair energy right now, this lack energy right now with begging. And so I kind of feel like this person is looking for that metaphorical key to unlock the door of their hardship, to move out of this space through spirituality for some of you. But yeah, we also have the Death card and the Eight of Cups. So this person, again, they feel something. I feel like I'm getting more about like what's going on in their life than I am getting about how they feel about you, Group 3. So we'll continue to see as the reading progresses. Just hang in with me there. But yeah, they're going through some sort of massive transformation, massive awakening in their life. And I feel like this person is on like a journey of self-discovery as well. With the Eight of Cups, like they've left something behind that they were very emotionally drawn to or emotionally connected to. They see that it's no longer serving them. It's almost like they said goodbye to that, and they've been venturing out into something different. But they do kind of feel like they're getting to know you. They want to get to know you. They see you as an opportunity with this Ace of Cups for new love. But I definitely see that they're moving through something big in their life right now. And I do feel like this person is in a space of maybe lack at this time, whether they're going through financial hardship, self-esteem issues. They don't feel fully worthy of you. So let's see, group 3. Tell us, Spirit, how is this person perceiving the status of this connection with group 3 at this time? We have obsessed, addicted to you. That makes a lot of sense with that moon. And the begging. It's like they can't get enough of you. We have infatuation. Temporary. Yeah, they just got out of a breakup. The best way to get over the ex or the past is to entertain something new. And that's what I feel with that Lovers card that we saw here underneath the deck. And like with them kind of taking their heart out metaphorically and detaching from their emotions for a bit. I think that they got out of a very stressful situation here. But I feel like this was a marriage or a relationship that they poured a lot of themselves into. Like they gave a lot of their love. They gave a lot of themselves. And it's almost like they had to like bury it in a way. Like it changed. They're moving away from it now. They broke up. Like it was a huge part of who they were. And again, I don't think that this person expected to be as attracted to you as they are, group 3. And I think that they're still hurting and processing through kind of what they have endured. And so now that they're so like attracted to you and like obsessed over you, it's like they're scared, I think, about the future. They don't know where things are going to go. Because I think it's like they see you as an opportunity for new love, and they have this infatuation energy, but they also have all of these fears that they're processing through. And maybe this person is dealing with financial issues as well, financial matters that came about as a result of breaking up with whoever their ex was. We do have friends. I feel comfortable with you. I'd never jeopardize this friendship, boot up, sex, cuddling, spending nights together. So it does feel like they share feelings of mutual love and harmony towards you, at least on a friendship level, but they're definitely highly attracted to you. I think as well, you guys, with the Hierophant card, this person does seem like they have a lot of respect for you. They may see you as someone who's like a spiritual advisor to them in some way, or you help them with something as they're going through this difficult time. But I feel like it makes them feel like they're indebted to you in some way with this begging energy and the 5 of Pentacles. Like maybe you guys, you know, provide them spiritual guidance or wisdom. They see you as this kind person, but it makes them feel like they're not worthy, or it makes them feel like now they are indebted to you. And I don't think that they like that dynamic, you know? So let's take a look, group 3. We're going to end the reading with these message cards to see what they want to say. And then if you would like to, you can join me over on the membership side of the channel, where we're going to take a look at like where this connection may be headed next. All right, let's take a look. What do they want to say, Spirit? These are flipping over, and I feel like we need to take them. So we've got apprehensive. I don't know if I'm cut out for this, which makes a lot of sense with this fear energy. We also have apologies. Even though I don't show it, I'm sorry for how things went between us. Maybe they abandoned this connection, you guys. Maybe this 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups is about them walking away from this situation because of their fears and their apprehensions. Let's see. Curious. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. They're keeping tabs, for sure. We also have Muse. You inspire me, and I do get that. I do get that with that Hierophant card. So let's take a look, group 3. I'm going to end this message here. So if you're ending the reading here, thank you for being here. Comment below. Let me know how this resonates with what you've experienced with this person. And for those of you that want to extend the reading, you can join me over on memberships, where we're going to take a look at where this connection is headed next. So I'll see you there.